8,650, you can't go wrong. 8,650. Follow our.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our new YouTube channel, What's Next? This is our new segment called Talking Smack, Podcast 1. Let's just get right into this.
Yes.
Okay, and who are you? Who are you, man?
We'll get to know him. We'll get to know him. So, welcome to my family, bunch of idiots.
I think
Let's
We
just
were
go
gonna
around
start
and
off
just
with-
introduce ourselves.
yeah, we were.
My name's
Where we
Oniel.
from?
I live in Miami, and yeah, just put it like that. I live in Miami, man. You guys know me from the Miami store,
What Miami store? What are you talking about?
from a jewelry store. Look, free plug-in, vending at joyería in Miami.
This is our sponsor.
But wait, where's my hat, bro? Damn,
So
let's
what's
go.
up, guys? My name is Welbis. You guys will get to know me. I currently run the day-to-day operations at Melvin H. Joyería in New York City. He does the Miami. Yeah, this is the beginning, so let's keep it pushing. Let's go, Jessley.
What's up? As you can see, my name is Justly. I currently run the day-to-day for Furniture MOC. Welcome to my house. And there's not much I can say, but you'll see more of me.
But why you had to sound so proper, man?
Yeah, let him be. That's how he feels comfortable.
Okay.
You with the hat too?
All right. My name is Dariel. This is actually very hard. Now that you say it, this is hard. I live in Brooklyn, New York.
We're all Brooklyn kids.
We're all from Brooklyn.
Born and raised in
Born and
Williamsburg.
raised.
Yes, sir.
I've been working with these guys. Family. This is family business.
I'm the only awkward one that lives in Miami. Put it like that.
Yeah, we threw him out over there. We just
He's from Jackson.
we didn't need
I'm
him.
from Jacksonville. I live very far from Jacksonville,
We
man.
should throw him in Jacksonville, actually.
So yeah, we didn't need him over here. So we just like, we're just gonna throw him in Florida.
We're going to open another store in Jacksonville.
Jacksonville?
I'm very far, bro. I'm very far from there.
He's in Miami Beach.
But
In
what
the,
I wanted
what's
to
the
talk
name?
about
Oh, my
today,
bad.
what I wanted to talk about today is like how we started. Like what was the come up? What was the beginning? What was the story? What was the first industry that we started, and how we got to where we are now?
So I'll let Welbus start this one off.
Oh, I could start this. So, we started in the mattress manufacturing industry. My dad, hopefully you guys get to know him as well soon, and whoever knows me personally or knows us is gonna know. He had started my dad before that was a clothing designer, but then he had started a mattress manufacturing company.
Yep.
While I was my last days in elementary school. Once I went to middle school.
And what's like the time frame here? What year would you say he started this? I know you said elementary, but
Damn. So
Anywhere from 99 to 01.
no, I say
It was
he
before the Twin
started.
Towers.
No, it was after. Because I was in the Twin Towers in third grade. I'd say 2008 around there, like around when them both started catching on.
okay.
Yeah,
And it was before that.
I'd say around there. 2008, I was about.
So you've been in the workforce since you was.
Oh
in
no! I
elementary
was
school?
in elementary school. I used to bag. I used to work in supermarkets bagging. I was always working. I was always bringing in that bread. So that's why I'm a fiend. I can't stay home. But yeah, we started that. He started that. Then as soon as I hit middle school, my first the whole 3 years I was in middle school, because I went to middle school from the first. Damn, I probably don't look proper, but my fault. I just got to be comfortable. So I went to middle school. I was in middle school.
Just be comfortable.
My 3 years in middle school, I used to leave middle school and I used to go to the factory where we used to produce the mattresses. That's where I learned the day-to-day, how to run a business, this, that. My summers was spent there. Every single time off was spent there. My
And
Saturdays
for
were
those
spent
of you who
there.
don't know, it was all of us.
Yeah, so
was all of us.
Yeah, so like for example, I paved the way, but right after that, like as soon as my brothers were a little bit older, they each came right behind me so they could learn the whole process, and so did Dariel.
Everybody became a
All of us.
workaholic.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then
Literally.
from there,
No time off. Like I would hit up Oniel all the time as a little kid to go out, and I just knew
going
that
to
wasn't
the
gonna happen.
we're going to the factory, like
Yeah.
Jessley's friends. They used to make fun of him. He was like, "Where you going? The factory." Yeah.
That was our home. I mean,
Damn.
And then from there, we have moved. We grew and grew and grew. We made it very big. And then I say like 2014, we moved to a very big warehouse.
It was before that.
Before that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
2012, we moved over there.
Okay.
oh my god! But
14 or 13, we opened the
Furniture,
furniture.
MOC.
Yeah.
That's when we first went to
But it was
furniture.
a roller coaster though. We lost.
Everything is a
we
roller
lost
coaster.
a lot.
Yeah, everything is a roller coaster. You can't the there's times where it's ups and there's downs, but the only thing that's gonna keep you from being we Spanglish here, so I'm gonna be the only
Thank
thing's
you.
gonna keep you as a guerrero
Thank you.
is just never giving up and just keep going, because no matter where the hell you are in life, you're gonna hit rock bottom and you're gonna just gotta keep going.
Yup.
That's it. Ain't nobody gonna be crying with you or nothing. Just keep it going. That's it.
Yo, you know that we talking about this, and it reminded me of when I first got I think I still have my permit, and Poppy made me drive a big ass truck.
Oh
To-
yeah,
to
mommy
Yonkers,
was-
bro.
yeah.
Fuck,
Like
young.
like for example, we used to
Yo,
Young.
me Jessley and O'Neill and Dariel did trips to Boston in trucks.
Oh my god.
Me and
We
Jessley
was
one
up
time.
early.
Oh God! One time, me and Jessley did a trip to Boston, Massachusetts, with a truckload of mattresses. With it was super cold,
And you know what the
snowing, and
worst
everything. My heater of the truck was not working.
No, we went to go pick up a truck, and I believe that was in Allentown. We went to PA.
Oh, it was PA. Okay.
It was a truck that wasn't turning on, and the heater wasn't working for anything,
Wow.
nothing at all.
Yo,
We had.
crazy.
I'm
I
surprised we
remember
didn't get
that
any
there was a time- I
frostbites,
remember
but
there
You remember our fingers, and we had to peel the snow off of the truck.
Yeah, like
of-
every
for
single
the
5
front
to
of
10
the ice.
minutes.
We have to in the highway, middle of the
God
highway. We had to pull over
damn.
to do that, just so we could get home. We just wanted to get home. It didn't matter nothing. We just
I
wanted to get
remember
home.
that. I remember
That
that.
was
They
the
told me that.
craziest truck experience I've ever had. I've had a lot more where I had to go pick up trucks.
Oh, you remember? You remember the time
Talking
that
about picking up trucks. Yeah, let them know.
they put me out of service all the way down to
Oh my
Connecticut?
goodness,
That
bro!
was funny.
But I don't remember that day. That trip I think was one of the last ones before I gave up, and I was like, "Yo, that's it.
Nah,
I'm
I
turning
wouldn't-
into
Don't
jewelry."
say give up.
Yeah.
Say-
That's when I was like, I'm
We
done.
were
And Jessley,
transitioning.
no, I transitioned myself, and I really like just was like, "Yo, Jessley, that's it."
That's
I'm
what I
done."
wanted to get into. Like, how
And
was the
then-
process?
Oh no, I'm lying. It
It
wasn't
wasn't
like
that?
that. No, it wasn't like that. I
Look
gave
at what
up and we
happened.
opened a furniture store.
Right. We gotta. I really want to know that. What was the transition like? Why?
So, what had happened was
But we also skipped a big part. We skipped the part where we went from mattress manufacturing, where I lived in China, where I
were
was
importing.
importing mattresses,
Look at that.
where Donald Trump took us out of business. Even though I love you, vote Donald Trump. My fault. No political stuff here. Literally, I look up to him, but he put me out of business with something that has a lot to do with our economy, which gave good to our economy,
Right,
and
yeah.
and even made me wealthier. I'm not rich, but yeah, made me a little bit more money because of the way he handled things. But he also made me go out of business, which also made me realize, and I also went through other routes which were better for me. When he went with that import tax, the 25%, remember?
it was a tariff.
The
The
tariff.
tariff, yeah.
He
the-
started at like 10 or 15, and
Yeah.
then he bumped it up to 25 because they
No.
weren't getting anywhere.
No,
But
we
wasn't
were
it a lot
paying
more
like
than that?
10. We were paying like 8%, but then it was plus 25% on top of it.
No, but it started at like 10 to 15, and then he bumped it up to 25 just because they weren't getting anywhere with the negotiations.
And then from there, we opened up the furniture store. which is a big story. You guys are gonna get to know us. You guys are gonna get to know that whole story, all those years of work. Like,
Our story.
it's crazy.
Oh my god.
And then after that, we opened the furniture store. We went from there. From the furniture store, I got into a little side hustle with jewelry. From there, we expanded.
Did someone put you onto jewelry, or how'd that happen?
That's a story that I'm gonna speak to you about it, because it started. I don't, you know Brian, my friend, and you know Jonathan.
Brian,
It started
okay.
me, Brian, and Jonathan. Yeah. But that's another story that we have to put, because that's the beginning of all of this.
All right.
Then after this furniture store, now we're here.
Well,
And
I can
now-
speak
Oh,
on
and now he's in Miami with a
Now I'm in
jewelry
Miami.
store. Probably looking more to expand
Eventually,
in
yeah,
jewelry here in New York. Very soon. I don't want to announce nothing because
nothing set in
there's
stone.
nothing set up yet. But yeah, we're working on stuff.
What's next?
What's next?
Our namesake.
What's next?
What's next?
I just wanted to expand a little bit on our
Real estate?
transition. It really went from manufacturing to importing, where we had moved our warehouse from Brooklyn to New Jersey, which was a very hassle and time consuming process for us. And then from there, when you finally
But there's a reason why we went through that hassle. It was because we had invested all of our capital into importing the goods,
yeah. But even after that,
and
that's
the
what I'm saying.
warehouse expense was going to be a lot
Even after that,
easier to deal with.
we went from importing, and then he finally threw in the towel, where I was still there, going there day to day,
every day,
and
doing everything.
we had an opportunity.
Unloading, making box springs, everything he was doing. I was like, I'm done.
We had an opportunity to open up a store. This is our first store after we had closed.
Located?
We had
Where was
located
it?
in Brooklyn,
In Brooklyn,
in Williamsburg on Graham Avenue.
Williamsburg, you already know. We grew up there, Williamsburg, actually.
We were born there.
So we had an opportunity to take over a store that was there previously, which we had done. My father had brought up the opportunity to us. We decided just to go full force with that, just because things weren't going the way that we wanted it to, and we just believed that it was going to
Meanwhile,
take.
we did that with no money, so anything is possible.
Yeah, that's
Yup.
true. It was just going to take too much time, where we just decided, let's pivot to something else where we already know, and we went
did
into.
know it.
You remember?
The process was too long.
But you
No.
remember right? You remember right before
I'm saying
that?
we're pivoting from the importing of mattresses, because we're already very.
Do you remember?
knowledgeable.
You remember
Knowledgeable
right
in
before
mattresses.
that the warehouse flooded and everything?
Yeah, but those
Yeah.
are incidents that had a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
happened.
there's been a
of
lot of
this
incidents.
is all things that added up to where it's like, let's just throw in the towel here. And then we just ended up pivoting to furniture, because we had the opportunity of opening a furniture store in Brooklyn, where Welbus was already dabbling into jewelry, with the whole incident that he was talking about with his friend. And
Okay. Was there
with
ever like a signal or like a green light that told you guys like, yeah, like we should get into this industry. Let's sell furniture, because
It's what we knew.
it's just what y'all
Yeah.
knew.
Yeah.
Okay.
The,
Would y'all get
the
any?
only
what
time
we were
it,
always
the,
into,
the only
basically.
time it pivoted is when I went to jewelry, that I went into what I like.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I ask myself every day, how did we end up in that industry?
But look, we just explained it. And
I know it, but it's just something just out of the blue. Like,
But you're-
it's crazy.
yeah, that's true. How did we end up in the mattress industry out of all of them?
Yeah. To this day, he's still picking up mattresses.
Yeah.
And boxes and furniture. The heaviest thing I pick up
Yeah.
is gold.
If y'all need something, if
Pretty
you-
heavy.
I'm sorry, right?
If you need
Gold and
something,
diamonds, right?
anything you see on the set is for sale. So let
Oh
us
yeah,
know.
furniture MOC. We're gonna.
If you see any ice jewelry on set, It's for sale.
Today we didn't.
I
we
need
didn't-
glasses
We don't got
too.
anything
They
on.
have
I usually don't wear
frames.
anything, but
And I
yeah,
think
I don't like wearing.
very
pieces.
soon I might sell Oniel too. So.
Wait, not me.
sale.
He did that for the reels.
Content.
He said, "Sell me."
It's,
what's
it's a
next?
measly 50 cents. That's all.
Come on, you know I'm worth more than that. I'm worth more than that.
Looking
Come on,
comfy there, huh?
man. Very comfy.
What's next? I don't know. You guys, I have a lot of questions, but I feel like they're touchy. So we probably gonna push those some other
You
time.
gotta ask another question.
If you're
You
gonna
can ask
ask
it,
touchy
but I was-
questions, it has to be before I finish that drink. 'Cause
After you mean.
we ain't before because we ain't crying.
Nah,
All right, what's next? What is another question?
All right. So. No, we're not gonna do that. I was gonna ask y'all
We're
some
also
questions about your father.
We're also in other. Yeah, you can ask that. We're also in other industries which we have just been like, you know what, fuck it, we got balls,
Let's just
and
do it.
and it doesn't matter what we lose, we could just make it again.
Well,
But we went into recently into real estate. We're doing
Okay. So
We're-
who's the
we're-
one with the balls then? Who's the one like
I'm the one with the big
I-
balls.
who's the one that brings up the
I think I'm
ideas?
the one with the sacks because I move forward
move forward. So you're the one like
with the
that's
sacks. Yeah.
this nigga, this guy will have one penny in
Yeah.
his pocket, and he
Pause.
will have $1 million idea, bro. Like
and
what
I,
the
and,
fuck?
and I make
You
it
don't
happen.
have $1
I
million
always say I don't
spent
need
like
money.
that.
And
I
he
make
makes
it happen.
That's good.
the important thing is to keep moving.
Yeah,
because
that's
if
true.
you if you stay stagnant, you're not gonna go anywhere.
So you the risk taker, Wilbus.
Yeah, I make it happen. I have to make it happen. I have responsibilities. There, it has to be done. That's all I have in my head. It's gonna if it's that way, it's gonna happen.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it.
You said he said it himself.
And-
He's
and
the
as
risk
far
taker.
as-
He's the one with the
and
kids
as-
too.
and
He
as far
took
as-
all the risk.
And as far as who's the biggest procrastinator, is nigga in blue.
I got some haters over here. They family, but I don't know. I'll sell both of them. And my cousin, whichever one you want.
I'm priceless.
Oh, you want to know something? I want to bring
I'm
something up.
priceless.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what's the craziest thing? Dariel is our cousin, and he's our cousin on both sides. So
That's
Dominican
about to
there?
have everybody
My-
fucked.
That's some Dominican there.
yeah, let me let him know. So my father and his mom are brothers and sisters, and my mom and his father are brothers and sisters. So we double cousins. So I don't know what the hell was going on there, bro.
We're brothers. We're not cousins.
we're
anymore.
brothers.
We're brothers. I have a big family.
Yep. That's a tradition thing right there. Dominican dads have multiple families.
Yo, we have
That
to.
is true.
Yeah, that I mean, I can't even say nothing, but it's not a good thing though.
That is.
It's not, but
Oh man,
So what's next?
I don't know. You the one with the ideas.
I love the name.
What's
Because
next, man?
you know why?
Because
Because if you guys don't say what's next, we bring in Donald Trump into this.
nah.
So,
we're not bringing on politics. Right?
going more into our recent venture into real estate. Let's go.
What?
Where are we right now? I don't want to hear no fucking. I don't want to hear no process. I want to
My
know
bad.
what you're doing now.
So we've finished with all the architectural plans
For
for our recently purchased home. We are completely remodeling
home.
it.
What kind of home? Is it a single family, two family?
It's a single family.
Okay.
Um,
Meanwhile, I know all of this. I just
And,
want to get info out of him.
it's not what we, or at least what I wanted to jump straight into, but you
What
have
does
to
the
take
roof
what's in
look
front
like?
of you and
But
do something with it.
what does
but-
does the roof look like? No.
He's trying to cut jokes now.
The roof was recently.
It looks like the
installed.
Smurf
It's
house,
pretty.
and it was a new roof on the Smurf house. We'll show you guys because you guys gonna see the whole
the
process of.
Smurf house.
Yeah, bro.
Like a
If you
mushroom?
go-
Just,
bro,
just
if you
check our
go to
Instagram. You're gonna
The
see it.
house, the house is like
Yeah,
this. the roof-
follow the what's next .life Instagram account, and you're gonna see a lot of process. You're also gonna see a lot of stuff here on YouTube about the process I was gonna do, which he's gonna finish talking about. and I'm gonna keep interrupting him.
So, as I said, we're done with the architectural plans.
Which
We
took
are
like a year.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
yeah, it
ask.
took
How
a very
did
long
that
time. We are currently looking for all our licensed electricians, plumbers, HVAC, pretty
And
much
what's
everything.
ETA on all that?
So if you're
we
from New
have
Jersey
and what's
and
the
you
ETA
and
on that?
a plumber, electrician,
North
a
Jersey.
carpenter, drywaller, a framer, especially a framer, we're still missing a framer, but we still gonna need everybody else for the future.
Look at that.
Hit us up. What's next? Life
And
on Instagram.
what's your ETA on the completion of this project?
That's a hard thing to say.
Mine?
Let's hope it's done in 6 months. Let's say that.
What I always had in the back of my
I was
mind,
thinking
because
8
I'm
though.
always seeing this when it comes to like buying a house, like just the overall just buying a house. Like right now, everybody's saying, quote unquote, I just see that it's like not a good time to buy a house right now. Why is that?
It's
Because of interest rates.
no.
Yes. Well, that's my point of view.
Yes. That's why they're saying it. But you cannot base it off of just one thing. The problem is that not only interest rates
I'm gonna
are
say something before you finish.
going.
that. If you're ready to buy it, you buy it, right?
Yes.
Because if interest rates go up, you're doomed, brother. But if interest rates go down, you refinance, and you're gonna be in a very good situation because your payments are gonna go down. Now finish.
Well, speaking on interest rates, let's say this specific house we're in right now, we actually purchased this house while interest rates were going up. And if I would have closed on this house when we first started looking for a home, we would have been paying at least $1,000 less a month,
Probably more.
if not more.
And what was this?
It-
What was
it-
that
it
time
was a-
frame? When was this?
About a year ago, we're talking
No,
about.
more.
We closed on October
2022?
22.
Oh yeah, so yeah.
We
about
closed
that.
it to October 22. So if we
Okay.
closed when we started looking for the house, it would have been a lot less.
But when we closed the deal, if we would have been able to close 30 days after, but they were still missing like their certificate of occupancy or whatever, we would have closed around there. The payment would have been about $1,500 less because interest rates went up by the time of closing because it took them like 4 months. So that hit us hard.
They're not the only one to blame. Let's keep that for another time. But going back to your question, if you go by that, it's just never a good time to purchase a home. But the problem is, what's happening right now is you're getting hit with the higher interest rates, and then the prices of properties aren't going down. Everyone is saying, when is the housing market gonna crash? When is this
Right.
bubble gonna
Yeah,
pop?
that's what I see.
You just have to go into it with your sacks hanging low
Like a
and
man.
just hope for the best. I can't even say hope for the best. You make sure the best happens to you and you work for it. You push yourself for it. Prices have slowed down in the recent couple of months, but it's not to the point where it's like it's crashing for most of the U.S. I can't say for every single part. Over here in Jersey, there is a lot of places where it still continues to go up. In Miami, especially, it's still fire over there. There's a lot of places in, like, let's say the middle of the country where there's prices that have gone down considerably, but you just have to go into it. If prices start going down,
going to the
don't
market
worry
to
about
respond.
that. Down the line, interest rates are going to go down,
And your property value will go up.
and you're able to refinance, do a cash out refinance if you'd like. If you have somewhere to park that money and try to make some type of investment out of it. If not, you just continue with life. The point is, you have to work for it.
It's not gonna come for free. Ain't nobody gonna come knocking at your
Y'all
door.
heard him. I need them sacks.
Nobody's gonna come and knock into your door. You only gotta go knock.
Oh,
At the end of the day, you can't fight the Fed. You
And
do
there's
what
one-
you can.
Yeah, but you can still make it happen. 'Cause it's
Exactly.
not
But
what
I'm
you
not
know,
saying
it's who you
fight the.
know.
If you fight the Fed, you're gonna lose.
Yeah, for sure.
They're
They're the one controlling the capital, anyways.
Exactly.
If you fight the what?
The
Fed.
Fed, the Federal Reserve. It's a very I don't know if everybody knows the saying is you cannot fight the Fed, as in if the Fed.
What was that?
Fight the what?
The cops is coming.
Oh, I got it now. He's drunk.
Fight the feds.
Anyways, point is, if you're ready to, you have some free time in your hand, you have a little bit of capital, just throw it into something and try to learn the process, because that's exactly what we are doing right now. I don't know nothing, completely nothing when we bought this the second property to be able to rehab it.
Let's say you're buying, for the same question you was asking. Let's say you're buying for investment, right? It all depends on let's say interest rates are high, right?
Yeah.
But you're not gonna buy an investment property that you're making 7% a year when interest rates are 8%. You get what I'm saying? That's different.
Let me just cut you off.
If you're
1 second.
buying, okay,
Just
sorry.
1 second. This is the one thing I want to say. When you do purchase a property or any business or anything like that, you want to also have multiple avenues where if something doesn't work, you can also just rely on something else. Try to have at least 2, if not 3 or 4 different avenues. If you buy a property for Airbnb, make sure that it's also profitable. If you do a long-term rental, make sure you can also be profitable.
fall
If you
back
have
on.
to rehab it and then sell it, make sure you're also profitable.
That's why you
If-
buy right.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's the correct word for that.
You buy right. So you buy for for the current. Even if you're gonna get more in the future after you fix this and that, but you have to buy for what's currently standing.
But continue what you were saying.
So, for example, if you go commercial is one thing. Now, if you're gonna go single family right now with those current interest rates, I say that since we don't know if prices will go up or go down or stay the same, I
Right.
say that don't buy thinking you're gonna sell tomorrow. You get what I'm saying?
That's
Because
true,
we don't
yeah.
know. So you're throwing that money in there to maybe recoup it in 5, 6, 7, 8 years,
I say 10.
10 years.
It's like
what
investing
I'm
into the
saying?
stock market.
Yeah.
Basically.
But
But
investing for the
stock
long
market,
term.
yeah. But
Well,
this is-
when you long, like,
yeah.
When you're long,
yeah.
I still think that real estate will still give you a better return year
No.
to year. No?
Mhm. And then on top of that, the stock market is very simple, where it's like you buy, you don't have to worry about any maintenance, anything.
I've lost so much money there.
That's
the
true.
problem
Okay,
is
so
we've
now
never-
now that you're a homeowner, what's the maintenance like?
That's crazy.
Oh my god. So
He got a pool, so
Oh man.
So-
Cool, bro.
So we have always lived in apartments, as we were saying. We're all from Brooklyn, so I've
Yup.
only known the maintenance of what an apartment.
Killing a
is.
cockroach.
no of a super picking up the garbage from the cans, not him taking it out or him cutting the grass.
Yeah, that's a very big maintenance.
Maintenance,
So you
what
have
else?
to mow your lawn
Another
every
maintenance
week or every
was,
other week.
Going up the flights instead of using the elevator. That was a maintenance.
That's exercise.
So basically, what I was saying, you have to mow your lawn every week, if not every other week. You have to make
Ooh.
sure that the pool parameters are in the right place.
Tell him what happened to you.
Facts. What happened?
So I got a letter in the mail from the city that in 2 days they were going to give me a summons if I did not
Yes.
take care of the lawn.
But
'Cause
guess
it
why?
was over 12
But
inches.
guess why that happened?
Damn, they measure
Guess-
that shit.
Yes,
Guess-
they measure it.
Guess why that happened? Guess why that happened?
Why?
Because Justly's lazy.
No,
Justly's
no,
lazy.
He's not. He's not lazy. He just says I'll do it later
And
or
then he
tomorrow,
never
which is the biggest
never does it.
procrastinator. Like I said,
And he never does it. He don't do it
Just
until
here
he
sipping my
don't do
tea.
it until
Okay, so
until
my
it's-
question is, if you would have bought, let's say like an apartment building, and you were the landlord, and it's like 5, 6 apartments, what's the maintenance like for something like that?
So
And do you feel like that's a full-time job now that you're a landlord?
it's not a full-time job. It is something that's going to take up your time. It's not something where it's
But that's
like
where you offer a
you
discount
just
to a
buy.
tenant.
Offer
Not-
discount to
To
a
a tenant
tenant?
to bring out the garbage,
But it's not
which
only
is
that.
part
It's
to keep the hallways clean.
but it's not only that.
Discount on their rent.
Yes.
If the boiler
That's why you
goes
have a
out,
super.
you have to be able to change it or fix it.
too.
But
The
that's-
elevators is another thing. If it's a very big building, I'm talking about, you have to make sure that, as he said, the hallways are clean, the garbage is taken out. I would say always walk your property. That's something I learned from another YouTuber. You'll learn about him later. You just
I'm gonna
want to
say
keep
it.
on top of everything.
Yes.
It's not something where it's like you're
And when
going
you're
to buy
remodeling,
it.
What you need?
It's not something where you're just gonna buy it and then forget about it.
Oh, I'm gonna make this much money a year.
But my question is, does it take up too much of your time?
No, you can definitely.
Everything takes up time of your time, but you gotta make time.
Too
Everybody
much.
got 24 hours in their life. What you want to do? You want to stay sleeping, or
So-
you want to take advantage of it?
So a normal person has 8 hours of sleep, and then that means you have 16 hours awake. What are you gonna do with those 16 hours? That's the question. You can buy a property and give it to a maintenance company, but then they're gonna also take a percentage off of that. They're not gonna do anything for free. Everything is a business at the end of the day. You're
Business
here
is
to make money.
business.
They're here to make money. He's here to
Yes.
make money. He's here to make money.
There's one dude that I really like. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
That's the other YouTuber. So you just have to put yourself in a mindset where it's like,
right.
even if I have to sleep 4 hours a day, I'm going to do it.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
lately I haven't been like that. This is why they're saying I'm a procrastinator, but I have been one of the most
Nah, that's facts.
hard working. Ever
facts.
since I was a little kid, well, we all are like that. We try to make it one way or another.
Yeah.
I might have $1 in my pocket, but I'm gonna make sure I can turn that into 2, and then 4, and then
Yes.
20, and then 200, and then 200,000.
And then what are you gonna do with the 200?
Invest it.
Into?
There's a lot of avenues for that.
That was the easy question for you to answer because this is exactly what you're doing now.
Exactly.
That's the easy 20% down payment for $1 million property.
All right, but there's the property, there's furniture, which is there's jewelry.
Yeah, but $200,000
There's-
for jewelry, that
jewelry
shit
is
will go like
nothing,
this.
bro. It's nothing, bro.
Second, nigga.
It's literally nothing, bro.
This
It's
is
literally
crazy.
nothing, bro.
That shit go-
I don't even know how to explain it.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to explain it. It's literally
Keep
nothing.
talking. I
very
know I cut you
crazy.
off, but keep it going.
What's the next question? I think I
What's
answered that.
next?
What's
next?
O'Neal, you a little quiet over there, just leaning back. What's up?
So
I'm
let's
chilling.
ask him a question.
Let's Oniel. Now
What,
that
what,
you
what do you use for properties, bro?
No. We asking you questions.
We use a lot of rocks, right?
Yeah, that's what Ben Marley puts in his property. Rocks, baby. If they don't make dollars, it don't make
O'Neal.
sense.
Now that you're a Floridian,
Oh man.
Oh my God, you know crazy. Oh, my bad, my Floridians, but
now that you're a
Floridians
Floridian,
are they a little bit crazy.
let's ask the Floridian.
Wait, I'm not Floridian though. I just
You
moved
are
there a few,
exactly.
like 2 years
so
ago,
what's your
Show your
experience like
ID.
out there?
bro. No, I'm not showing my ID. I'm
Yeah.
not showing my ID.
Don't say New York.
It says Florida, but oh man, what you said? What was the
Do you,
question?
do you fuck with it being out there?
It's okay. It's a different lifestyle than New York and what I'm used to.
And what's your day to day?
It's more of a relaxed lifestyle over there, and it's kind of weird, and I'm getting a little too used to it.
Okay.
But
What I noticed, because I did spend like about a week with O'Neal, what I really love about Florida,
Too much
This-
fucking time.
Is-
Bro,
sure, you might have too
bro,
much time, but what I
everybody-
really love is the weather. Like that
yeah,
really like
that's the
Yeah,
only good
that's
thing
what
about it.
that's- my mood.
Can I tell you
That's
something?
the only good thing.
Can I
about
tell you
it.
something? That's
ahead.
the only reason we opened that store because I was like, I'm tired of this fucking cold. But ain't
And then-
nobody taking me out of New York.
Yeah,
And then-
word.
Nobody's taking
if
me
New
out of New
York
York.
had
Yo,
Miami
you
weather,
know-
it would be
you
the
know
best
how-
city in the
how-
world.
You know how crazy it is that
It is the best
in
city
New
in the
York.
world.
Everything
It already
Yeah.
is, but if it had Miami weather, killing it.
You know how crazy it is that everything in New York could get done in 2 seconds, but if you go to Miami,
Yeah.
it takes a week. They'd be like, "Oh, we got time tomorrow. Don't worry. Tenemos tiempo mañana.
Tranquilo y mañana.
Yeah.
Y mañana. Y mañana otra vez mañana.
Yes, bro. It goes.
Yo, we
bro,
had
I
it-
dropped. Oh, actually, I dropped off a chain to put a lobster lock on it, and it took him 2 days to put a
Yeah,
lobster
we
lock
do
on it.
that in
'cause,
our
like,
we
I
do
feel
that
like
in our
everybody's
New
just
York.
laid back.
In
Like,
5
Yeah, they're
minutes,
too
bro.
laid back. In New York, our New York stores, we do that in 5 to 10 minutes. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yo, it'd be quick. Like,
You go,
shit.
take it to.
Like we had an issue in the Miami store with
That-
with the AC, where we called, literally no lie, more than 6 HVAC contractors, or I don't know what you want to call them, repair guys, and they were all tomorrow,
it
or
seem
I'll
like
see you at the thing,
they
and
were
then
booked
one
for the next
came.
month.
And then I'm meanwhile in Miami, 90 degrees weather inside of a jewelry store. There's nobody.
Bro,
There's
you see.
it's hot as in there, and it took them
Terrible.
more than 10 days for them to fix that. So the AC,
we like to take care of our
the AC
customers.
was not working before he had left on vacation.
Bro, I came back from vacation.
He came
and
back
still
from vacation,
3
was
days
still not
later,
working,
bro.
and then it was fixed 3 days later, and he was out for 10 days.
And how long
And
did it
we'll
take
do
them to
that
fix
in-
it when they actually got there to fix it? It was a
The whole
quick
day.
fix.
The whole day.
It was a
But
whole
we,
day thing.
we do that here in New York.
It's
It's-
instant,
it's
bro.
a
Like,
day or two, and
You call 2 people,
and
it
if
gets
it's the
done.
compressor, like it was over there, they'll do it the same day. They'll go pick up the compressor in the shop, and they'll
Word.
put it, mount it.
yeah, it's just a different pace out there.
Very different.
Mm-hmm.
New York
Oh,
is
yeah,
like-
you-
Which is
go to-
understandable.
You go to any, like, let's say Starbucks, Dunkin', or anything,
Oh my goodness!
and
Yo,
there is like some patience.
Yo,
oh
I
my
feel like
God.
taking the shakers
Where
from
it's
their
like,
hands.
I went into a Starbucks. I was about to go back there and make my own drink.
Yes, yo, the patience. And then in New York, you order it on mobile, right in front of them, and then you look up, the shit is right there. Like,
Yeah, they already calling your name.
why are you taking 7 years to shake a drink, my friend? I have things to do.
Mm-hmm. That's just
Please.
lifestyle over there, bro.
It's
They're
please.
just
lifestyle.
they're just really
Um,
laid back.
Starbucks
Yeah.
in Miami Avenue, or it's by Biscayne.
Oh yeah, the one by Biscayne. Oh, they remodeled it.
They closed one.
closed
the
it
one on
and-
First Avenue, right?
No, there was the one that's next to Biscayne. They remodeled it they took like 2 months to remodel it. But now everything's coming out fast from there. But it
is?
used to take like
You trying
an hour.
Nah, you
before,
giving it
bro.
up to them right now just because they got a nice store.
Nah.
Yeah,
Because
you
I
giving
still
it up
end
to
up
them.
I still go to the
'Cause they got a
one.
nice store.
I still end
now.
up-
So
I
as
still
you
end
can
up going
see,
to the one that's
Oniel
on-
is getting brainwashed. I don't
Yeah,
know what's going
he got a
on over
nice
there.
store.
I still
He got a nice store.
I still
I
end
still
up
got my
going-
nice store in 46th Street.
Nah. Because the other one that I go to is even nicer and they do it fast too. So and it's the one by the
He's defending my
Bright Line train station.
Nigga, we talk
What-
MTA out here.
We're
Yeah,
we're
bro.
not.
My bad.
We don't have
My
anything
bad.
against
My
Miami.
bad.
We love Miami, but
Oh, yeah, that's a spot.
beautiful, bro.
we
That's
go
a spot.
there maybe 10 to 20 times a year.
Which
I go there
Yeah.
365 days a year.
But
Beautiful.
we have to speak our truth.
It's too laid back for us. That's the truth.
I feel like
And not only
it's
Miami,
too
it's
laid
literally
back,
everywhere
man.
out of 20-mile radius from the city.
From Miami. Wow.
No, anywhere 20-mile radius from New York City.
Oh,
is
New York.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because around
LA
here
is
is
laid
it's
back as
quick
well.
still, but once you go to like South Jersey, oh
Yeah.
my God.
LA is laid back as well.
Oh, I've never been to LA.
Yeah.
Me either.
Yeah.
We've only been to Houston and Texas. That's another
And
thing. We have to go
was there-
visit
and
Texas.
we only been there like one day. It was right, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just one day. It's because of the layover. We
Nah,
missed
I've
our
been to
second
Houston
flight.
a few times.
Yeah, I've also been to Chicago.
I've
What's
been
Chicago
to
like?
Denver.
Chicago
Oh,
is
that-
cold. We only
it's
went in the
very
winter.
cold.
Wow.
The Windy City.
In the winter, I've
But
only
is
been there.
it like out here the city? I went to like the city of Chicago. Like
Yeah,
Yeah, we went to the city.
visited.
It's not.
It's
It's,
not
not
tra-
Miami, but nigga, I'm
It's
sorry,
not-
it's not Manhattan, but it definitely is.
Yeah,
a city.
but it's not it's not too much transit like you see.
what would
here.
you compare it to? Like a downtown,
Like LA?
like an LA.
Yeah,
Okay.
Well, I've never been to LA, so
yeah, like an LA traffic type. To my,
it's
to my
definitely
understanding.
not Houston.
But our
and
viewers
it's
will
not.
tell us in the comments.
Wow.
Yeah,
Mm.
Chicago.
Wow.
Welcome to La Familia.
Chicago. Wait, I thought it was
La
called
Casa.
the talk smacking. What was it? The segment?
Talking
name?
smack.
Talking smack. La Familia talking smack. I guess.
We could. Y'all want to get into that segment?
So
Man.
We need to invite somebody next week since he's not gonna be here. He's gonna be in Miami.
that's not a problem, I think.
Yeah.
A
So
lot
let's-
of people are gonna hit us up after this one.
What about we invite like a real estate agent
Who?
Whoever. I'm
Some
down with whoever.
knowledge. That'd be
or a
valid.
contractor or something like that?
Um,
Or
let's get into what we normally talk about, which is 9 times out of 10 business.
it's just numbers we talk about.
Yes,
Yeah.
a lot of
Let's-
numbers.
and then we just be looking for properties all day. But yeah, that's the reason why we decided to make something like this is because we just talk a lot of smack. So
Yes.
let's just record it and put it up
Yes.
and see what happens.
I can literally be asleep and
But-
the group chat is filled. Until
Yeah,
I
but
wake
guess
up.
who's the group chat? It's only us.
Yeah, it's only us. It's really only us. It's really only us two, us three, and
Now we got to add that. Yeah. It's
Oh,
mad shit
man.
there.
But I wanted to say there is a new, relatively new, I'm going to say, company that started in Miami. I'm pretty sure nobody in this group knows about it. I just learned about it today. It's called,
is it real estate?
I'm going to name drop this right here. It's called Trava.
Who?
Trava.
Trava, you know what that means? That's like
Is it in Spanish?
yeah, in
It's-
Spanish that
I
means
think it might
in
be Latin.
Spanish that,
Trava?
in Spanish that's used for the cockfighters, like their tribe, like their
I think
Like
it might be
what
like
they-
Latin or something else because it's kind of close to trabajar, which is Spanish for work, which is pretty much what they do. So they're a company focused on finding temporary work for workers, basically, and it's more of an app where normally when we had like, let's say, the factory and all of that, making mattresses, we would contact offices that will supply temporary work. Normally you would access, say, for 20 workers, they'll send you 10 just because they couldn't find so many people on a short notice. So this company is doing the same thing, but just with technology mixed into it. The founder is shooting for the stars, which I think is very possible there.
I'm the founder.
You think so?
Yeah, he's saying it could be
I'm
a
not the founder.
trillion-dollar industry, trillion-dollar business, which I
Just-
think so.
Just sending temp workers when you could just go to Patterson and find 500 temp workers like in those offices.
You know,
Think
what?
about it. Everybody is
Maybe
short
he's
on.
up to something.
Yeah, everybody. Well, I can't say everybody, but there's a lot of people, especially during the pandemic, that was short on staff.
But nobody wants
How
temp
you-
workers.
Everybody's-
Think yourself as an employer that you employ people. You don't
You
want a
don't
temp
want
worker.
temp workers,
I
but that's what
do
you're
want-
getting.
But
End of the
wait,
day.
I don't want to have a W-2 employee. I want to have a 1099 where I don't have the risk. Well, so much risk involved into the worker because there is a lot of red tape
Yeah.
on that. And when you can
tell me about
easily, let's say you need 10 people, you can easily get them on an app. It makes your life so much easier.
Yeah, but that makes your life easier for unloading a container, for loading a
but
container.
it's the light industrial
you
things
know,
that I'm talking
things like
about.
that. But let's say, for example,
You
I
cannot-
can't bring a temp worker into a jewelry store.
We're not talking
so
about
much.
sales reps or anything like that. I'm
Yeah.
talking about somebody that is going to put their hands where you need them, where they need to, let's unload this 40-foot container that came from overseas today. I need you here today. And tomorrow, I don't have work for you.
Yeah.
So-
So
That's
that's less
the-
liability.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to
Honestly,
worry
he's
about.
up to something.
And that's
there.
easy, and that's not like something that has to be trained either. That's the good part.
Yeah.
Or that type of manual labor.
So I'm not saying it's gonna be a $1 trillion company. It definitely can be, but there can be a lot of other companies that do the same thing. Like let's say even Uber.
But if it's gonna be an Uber for employees, put some money into there.
But Uber can copy the same thing and do
That
it.
Fuck it
us.
up
Yeah. But
and beep it
the
up.
important thing is just trying to move fast. And where I literally
Where did
downloaded
Quiet
the
Dude
app
go?
today just to do some investigating, and they're pretty much only active, I believe, in the Florida, Miami area and in Texas somewhere. But it looks promising, and let's see where he takes it to. I'm sorry, I don't recall the name of the CEO, but let's see what he does with it.
That's actually a very good idea.
Yeah, but that's the thing. With good ideas, you gotta execute. 'Cause
And
a
you
lot
gotta
of people
move
got
fast.
ideas, but they don't do it.
Especially
Okay.
with a startup, you have to move fast.
But you
It's
gotta
called
get good investments too.
moving fast and breaking things. You
That what I do for a living is put things up and bring them down. Remember that?
you ask for forgiveness. No, I mean
After you've done it.
no. You don't ask for permission. You ask for forgiveness. Okay, you
Yeah.
do it, and hopefully everything goes right. If you have some red tape you have to go through, just ask for forgiveness and try to
Yeah.
deal with it. And the point is, move fast before somebody else can move in front of you.
What's next?
With that aggressiveness that you're saying, I understand that, but then you're gonna end up like FTX.
No, but that's not moving fast. That's like that's a
Yeah,
whole nother
that's
story.
exactly how you're gonna end up.